Hey everybody, what's going on? The Montreal Canadiens are coming off of a difficult road trip in Western Canada, but there's plenty to dive into in this video. But before we get started, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's as easy as clicking in the bottom right hand corner of this video. Prior to puck drop last night against the Vancouver Canucks, the Montreal Canadiens got some bad news in regard to the injury bug once again this season, with rookie forward Joshua Waugh heading to injured reserve for the next 4 to 6 weeks with an unknown injury. It's either something to do with his hand after blocking a shot or his leg. There's lots to really question about that injury, but moving forward, they're going to be missing that piece in the lineup, which is disappointing because Waugh had been really showing that he belonged in the National Hockey League and playing as a smart role in the top six for this Montreal Canadiens team. So it's really negative news right now surrounding Waugh, especially because he won't even be able to go down and help the Laval Rocket really push for a playoff position this season because he's going to be out for at least the next 4 to 6 weeks. So that puts a wrench in not only his development, but the Laval Rockets' playoff hopes as well. There's just a lot of negative news surrounding the team right now, specifically because they continue to find ways to lose. But I'm not going to be negative in this video. I'm going to talk about why the Montreal Canadiens are actually building something special for the future. If you look at how this team is playing right now during this losing streak, you have to at least be inspired. The scoreline might not necessarily tell the entire story. Sure, they've been losing games of late, but the Canadiens have been playing well against some of the top teams in the NHL, which is certainly positive news if you're looking towards this young core of the future. They're playing in competitive hockey games. They're going toe-to-toe with these teams, which is only a positive when it comes to what they're building towards next season and the season after that and so forth as well. So it's really just a lot of positive news surrounding how they're competing because they have every reason right now to be shutting things down, really not giving their all and 100% of these contests that they're playing in because there's really nothing to play for at the moment. They're playing for each other. They're playing for the future of this team, and they're showing that the future is indeed bright for this organization, which is something that hasn't been able to be said for at least the last 10 years following this Montreal Canadiens team. So I think if you're looking at the players like Cole Caulfield, Uri Slafkovsky, Nick Suzuki, Samuel Matubo in goal, Caden Gooley, especially Arbor Xhekaj, who's really taken a step forward with his game over the last month and a half after being paired with David Savard. So I think there's a lot of positives right now with this young supporting cast for the Montreal Canadiens. Sure, they're going to need more pieces in the offseason and moving forward. They still can't score enough. They don't have necessarily the goals that you're going to need to compete for a playoff position next season, but you're going to see the return of Kirby Dack next year. You're going to see potential moves in the offseason as well, whether that comes via trade or the draft. So there is high talent coming to this Montreal Canadiens organization. You just need to be patient, and it looks as though the Montreal Canadiens are continuing to be patient with the positivity surrounding this rebuild as an organization. That's it for me today from Cook's Corner. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on the Montreal Canadiens and where they currently are with their rebuild, along with Joshua Waugh's injury. I'm Zach Cook. We'll see you later.